Let's start a new flame. You gonna be my baby. Love you. Wagwan, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I woke up with Chris in my head. Wagwan, Chris Brown. Wagwan, bitch. Uh, do you wanna be my new flame? Bruh. I I feel much better, much better, but still healing from the inside out. And I just like been wondering, been sitting thinking, as how did I get to the point with this Esther or the bike, the girl with the bike, literally, because I don't know if her real name is Esther. Mm-mm. It was the name I heard, how to call it. Some girls called her the first time also we ever talked. She did tell me her name. She did, and I think I forgot her name. The name she told me, it was not Esther. It was a day, I don't know. I was arguing with some girls, or they just stopped me and start talking rubbish, and I had to respond. And they were talking about her, saying how she is crazy and all of that. And I was like, no, she's not crazy. She may be special like me, but she's not crazy. She's far from crazy, yeah. They say her name was Esther. And I was like, oh, that's not the name she gave me. And they were, no, that's her name. Her name is Esther. So since then, I've been calling her Esther, and she has not told me that's not her name. No, she has not. And it was like, also, I was like, when I said no one really helped, no one separates, try to take her away from me. And I thought back, there was a time when I was sitting at the park, yeah, and this same Esther, that time I did not know her. No, I did not. And we have not even spoken. Maybe like 3 years back or so, or even more, no less, almost 3 years. You can say almost 3 years. Yeah, I was sitting at the park and with some others actually, and it was her and one guy. They were arguing, or I think the guy was calling her names, calling her out of her name, and it was, as I thought the guy was very rude. For the next moment, I just saw Esther just took the guy up, boom, to the ground. I saw. I was shocked, but I was happy that she defended herself, cause I did not like the way the guy was talking to her. Like, I did not like it at all, and but they separate them. They did separate them because the guy, he was drunk as fuck, and from what I know now, as Esther, if that's her name, she's on some type of also hardcore drugs, like some type of really hardcore shit. I bite something of her. I don't really, but I think I bite her finger because I tipped my tooth. I bite something for me to be able to tip my tooth. It has to be something really, really strong. But also, she did not move. She did not yell. She did not nothing. If someone bite off your finger, like on a fight, and you are not on any high pumped drugs, so aren't you supposed to scream your ass off, like literally? Maybe that's why she wanted to kill me, because I took something from her, like that's why she was like literally punching me to the ground, pop 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 pop, and like my throat trying, it felt like she was trying to rip out this, like the Adam apple, but not really. Yes, she was trying to rip it out of me, like she was really holding and drawing my throat. I was like, this bitch, yeah. So I was like, when I thought, was like, why no one really came in between? Well, it was a fight. Like me and her, we needed to go. Just me and her, till perhaps that or whatever it was that. needed to be stopped. I do believe if I did not injure her the way whatever happened, I bite her. I bite something off. But yeah, if I did not do what I did, she would have killed me. I've walked twice, twice by the place that the incident happened. There was a broken glass just by the side, and that's not mine. I do. She was parked. She was parked there. She was not riding from the center. She was already parked waiting for me. She was waiting for me there. Like she was holding on to the stockade or where they are building. She was literally waiting for me there. I was like, so it was okay, bitch, let's go. Let's go. Liksom, jag tänkte inte ens till vad jag hade på mig. I did not, it was just red. Jag såg rött. Jag blev som den här, how you say, I became like this bull. Yes, you know, in Mexico, they have the bull. When you saw, yeah, they put red before it. It just see that and troop. And Esther was that, so she was that red handkerchief. Like when I saw her and she opened her smelly mouth, it was okay, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. I did not even look at her, what she was putting on, nothing. I saw red when she opened her eyes. I heard her smelly voice. Her smelly voice. I heard it. you know? And then it was just like, bitch, come out. I took off my jacka. I did not even think through. Maybe if I would have had my jacket on, it would have given me some type of leverage. But it was like, no, bitch. Took off. The voice said, just take off everything and attack. And literally, that's what I did. And we went at it. And it went the way it was supposed to go, definitely. My pain are much better now. I don't know about her. Like, I do not know her. Have not spoken as a nada. And even the same fucking Esther. When I really think back, this, how you say it, Kwame. Yeah, she knows Kwame. She knows. Kwame has talked about her one time. She was like, "Do you know any Esther?" I was like, "No." And I said, "No, I don't know." So, what Esther she was talking? I knew an Esther, but that was like my Esther friend, the one that we came to Sweden together. But her first name was Doris, but then she changed her name to Esther. That's the only person that I know Esther like that I know as Esther, and. She was like, "Do you know this lady, Esther?" I was like, "No, she lives in, I think it was Svedmyra or so, but it's the Green Line also. It was not really Rågsved here." He was like, "No, I went home to her, because yes, I was burning incense. Yeah, rökelse. I was burning incense here when he was here. We were smoking." I was like, "Oh, there's this girl, Esther. She does the same thing. She lights candle and burn incense also in her house." And she even, yeah, the feather, when I started picking feathers from the ground and I was putting them on my hat. And even Kwame said, this Esther girl does the same thing. And when I was going picking my films, I used to meet her in the morning. I saw different places in the morning, and there was one day she picked a feather up and gave it to me. And she was like, "Hey, do you want this?" I was like, "No, you find it. You're supposed to keep it. Like, it's yours. Your angels are fighting for you. Like," and she's like, "No, I want you to have it." Like, okay, okay. I took it, but I did not take it. I took it and then I threw it away. It just felt like, and the way she would talk, as I never really, I saw her as someone who was disturbed. Yeah, she seemed like someone who has been through a lot of shit. She looks like, yeah, someone who has been through a lot. And when you see the way she would talk, and I've seen her a lot of time, like this elderly white man would try to go up to her, and then she would just start screaming at them, "Get the fuck away from me, yeah, fish fish." And I'm like, "Okay, girl, okay." But it's like, no one will come close to you like that if you do not give them that type of energy. That, as for me, even when they see me out, they watch face. Like, they watch face. They do watch face. If you do not show them that type of energy, or even when they come, if I look at you or start insult you in a way, you move. You will move for me. You will not want to stand and nah. But her, the way it was going, it was all an act. It was a plan. And I do not know. Maybe she knows me. It's like that. people also that are envious, hateful, or that sees your light, they always keep an eye on you. You do not know, I do not know I am special, or I do not feel like I am special, but they see my specialness, or they see what I have, and they want it. Because also when I see her, there's nothing special about her anymore. Like, she has used whatever that was special about her, she has drained it out of her, literally. So it's like perhaps she has gotten around all of these people that I was sitting smoking with. I do not know that fucking bitch. No, I do not. I definitely do not. But I do believe she knows me, or she wants something from me. That's why she has gone to the, oh, she went to the extent of waiting for me there, and the fight had to go down. Like, it had to go down. Definitely had to go down. It did. Esther. Ugh. But hey, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. It's sad though for her. Truly is. Like, to be like that in that age. Like, she really. So when they lift her, when she got up from me, when I saw literally, like Medusa, what's her name? The octopus. Yeah, the octopus, the octopus from Ariel. So literally, I could see her, the legs on her, like, boom, walking, doom, 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 doom. She was a fat ass bitch, yeah. Indeed, or thick. She had like those thick, 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 thick. I say it. It's not really. You could say more. It's like more bones, like thick bones on those legs. When she sits on you, hey, it's hard to move. It's hard to move. You need a good balance to be able to lift that bitch off of you. Yeah. And I did not have no good also grip. No, no. I tried. But the bitch was too fat, put me back down. I was like, bitch. And she started going for my throat. Literally was trying to rip out. It was like she was trying to rip out my voice. She does not want me to sing. She's a hateful ass bitch. Oh, she's very hateful. She cannot sing. She cannot sing. She cannot sing. She cannot express herself the way that I do. She does not have what I have. Definitely. That's why, in a way, I could see myself in her. Like, once upon a time, she had the fire I have now. Perhaps that's why she's hating. Like, she could see, but she chose a different road. Yeah, she did chose something different. Perhaps she thought that I was going to. If the first time we ever talked, like when we talked, and it was a good day, sun was out and everything, and she was dressed in pink, white and pink. She looked very lovely, like, so welcoming. And yes, I had a pink scarf, a headscarf at that time. So it was like a good mix. Like, we talked, and not the vibe. It was all good. It truly was all good. And when I was talking, but what I noticed more about her was her boobs. She has done her boobs, it seems like, and my mind just was just going to her boobs. I'm like, why am I looking at this girl's boobs in that way? Like, but that also, I felt like she thought that I was going to have some type of contact with her and then perhaps have a relationship or so. She thought I was interested in women. I'm like, bitch, my women experience was a lot. Also in the teenage year, intense teenage, in the child stage. I did have a little here and there, but not in that way that will make me want to have a relationship with a fucking woman. No. When I get to that stage, when I feel like literally I hate men, I do not want none of that shit anymore, but I still want a companion, then I might go into a woman relationship. But that, it will not even be one woman. No. It will be more than just one woman. It will just,
Cause it will not be nah, it will not be a normal relationship. Nah, if I chose to be with a woman, it will not be a normal relationship. Yeah. So till I get to that point, and then I will make the move. I will do the hunting. You ladies do not have to hunt for me, cause it will just be. So if I do not feel the vibe, it will just be disrespectful. And when I be disrespectful, you motherfuckers have a feeling with it. Don't parade yourself in front of someone like that, or you don't open your mouth and say shit. You just be, it's like you're following me around, like, bitch, who the fuck are you, why are you following me? Like, and it's like if I see your face one time, two times, making three times, also from the same street, you just be popping here and be like, nay, you are following me, what the fuck do you want? Is it like, also, what do you want? Vad är du ute efter? Why are you following me? Or I start just insulting you, literally, because they'll be like, I've seen your face once, it has come into my record. Twice, your information is coming in as well. The third time, I send my mouth, or even sometimes the first, I give you a warning. Second time also, I might give you a warning if you are someone that I see you need warnings. The third, it might not be over then. I just start cursing or whatever it feels like I need to do to make you see, yes. But a lot of you have been disrespected in so many ways, and you're people that do not respect yourselves. It's easy to insult someone that don't have respect for themselves, and that insult will stick with you because you have no value. You have no value on you, like literally, you have no value. So my insult is a value upon you, so it will stick on you. Definitely, it will go. It will go with you till you find a way to get it off yourself. Find a way to get it off yourself, yeah. Oof. Jeez. I've been saying Chris. They say Chris and Usher got into a fight, but I've not seen. So I've been. It just popped up on my feed. I was like, but then they show also Usher. Usher was like on stage, doing some type of performance or so, but I don't know. I don't know if we have seen Uncle Chris. Uncle Chris, are you alright? They say Chris Brown and how you say it, and the friends or his crew jumped Usher. I'm like, is that the truth, or maybe it was the other way around? Because if the Usher uploaded the video, if that video was like a day after the fight, then he was not jumped. Yeah. Maybe it was the other way around. Chris was the one that got jumped. We don't know. We have not seen Uncle Chris. I've not seen him. But we have seen Uncle Usher. Bruh, but what? They say it was Tiana Tyler. Tiana Tyler. You bitch. Hi. But I hope they resolve it. I do. Or cut the bandana. Cut the bandana off, literally. Because it's but and it was that it wasn't it. It was Chris Brown's birthday. On his birthday. I just like it's a setup, yeah. I felt like it was a setup on your own birthday, yeah. And Usher threw him the party, and he did the invitation. I do think Chris Brown did not want Tiana there or something, or it was just an argument. It just went left, perhaps. But we did not even see the argument. We did not. I only saw what they say. And Tasha K, or what's her name? Auntie Tasha, wagwan bitch. She came with the juice. She came with the juice. I love the way she explains something. Also, the way she gives her source, her juice, like her stories. The way she gives it out is very juicy and funny. The way she expresses herself, I love it. Sometimes it can be too much, but sometimes it's just perfect. Also, the the right sauce or the right pepper to the drama. She comes with the right pepper to pepper it, like give you that sizzling in your mouth. Like, when she's talking, I was like, auntie. The juice was juicing, definitely. Yeah, the juice was juicing. As it seems like people are just going. It's a battle. It's a battlefield. Yeah, everyone is fighting a war. So one war or another. Like, we're all fighting some type of shit. If it's not war, you're fighting a demon. Fighting your parents, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Also, we are all in some type of shit. Like, we're trying to find this stable ground. Like, truly a stable ground, or like a common ground with everything. Like, get off the battlefield and just be on an island, on a beach, and just live life there. Like a movie I watched when I was little. Up to now, I still have that movie in my head. I did not see it finished. No, like it was a family actually on a boat trip also, but then the boat got an accident. Yeah, the boat got into an accident, and everyone died apart from the two children actually. The two children. It was an older brother and a younger sister, but they were not that much apart. Maybe like 2 years or so apart from in between them. So they survive on the island, and they were living from children. They grow up there, but they got into a relationship with each other. And she got pregnant. I slept off when she got pregnant. And I woke up. I've been looking for that movie up to now. But it was such a beautiful. Even they were brothers and sisters, but it's like you're stuck in an island. That's no longer your sister. That's no longer your brother. Yeah, you're whatever you choose to be at the island. But it was a beautiful movie, it definitely was. And I've been looking for that movie, to watch the continuation of it. But I do not remember the name at all. I did not remember the name. It did not, but they were moving around here like naked, or like they made leaf clothes. If I remember, it was a long, long, long. We were living in Dorotea, then we just moved to Dorotea. It was like a night movie, and I slept off. It was a late night movie. It was like I woke up. I think I was already sleeping, and I woke up. I started watching. It was interesting, but then the sleep took me again. The sleep took me again, and I did not remember the name of it. No, I did not. Ah. That movie I want to see. That was really just talking. It just came out. It's like, ah, guys. I don't think that was what I wanted to share. Mostly like the Esther situation. Like I do not know her, but she knows me, and perhaps even have been into my apartment. Yeah, she has been here. She has taken a shower, a bath in my bathtub when I've not been here. I have a feeling she's perhaps a police officer. Even there's this Gambian lady that was a police. I don't know why I have her and as a in my thoughts as this Esther lady. But I don't not know her. I've seen her on TV, but I just saw her quick. Yeah, there was a Gambian lady they were showing on TV also. I think she was from Gambia. She's the only black woman I've seen as a police officer here in a long time on TV. So, could that be her? They deal with a lot of dark shit, voodoo, a lot of dark shit if it's mostly that's what they want to take from, like, yeah, that's why they want to torment. I do not believe more it's a dick or any of, nah, it's something that I have that they want. As I have to, by all means, frustrate me, or let's fight, and then choop, they kill. Then they feel like they can have, but you know, it's like, you know, when they kill and then they see they cannot have, that's when they'll be like, oh, if we knew, we should have left her. But then it's too late. It's too fucking, it has happened to a lot of people. They feel like they can take shit from you that does not belong to them, like by doing you harm. And then choop, nay. You cannot take something. If I give it willingly, om jag ger upp den, då kanske. Men inte genom våld. Inte genom, alltså, torment or whatever this shit is. You would not get it. Alltså, jag vet vem som sitter och pratar och säger saker till er att ni, you pumped up, you guys feel pumped up and just wanna attack. Look at how depressed you motherfuckers are. Like, literally, a bunch of you. If it was so easy, like, to take something from, alltså something to make you happy, tror inte att många av er skulle vara glad nu. Like, would have some type of peace within you. It's because you're tormenting people and literally killing people. And then when whatever what you thought you were going to get, when you don't get it, the torment starts. The person's spirit starts tormenting the whole town. Like, you all are just looking, but you can't explain it. It's because of the shit you are doing, literally, to people, tormenting. Even if I kill myself, let's say I kill myself, you motherfuckers push me to that point. And my torment will be upon your head. Det skulle vara på ert huvud. Like the motherfuckers that have been after, just instead of just working on themselves, mind their fucking business. Jobba på det ni behöver jobba på. Nej. They want to torment people. They cannot even, that's why most of them cannot even sleep. They just as soon as you close your, you start seeing different faces. They have to take their some tablets, take different things to just get their mind to knock out, literally. To get their mind to knock out, because you are tormenting people. Torment is a very, very, it's one of the worst shit you can do to a person, like torment. Verkligen. And you're tormenting them for what's theirs. Det som tillhör dem. Det som är inte ens ditt. You are tormenting them for. Okay, guys. I feel like that was it. I've gotten out. You guys got some juice. We got some fun and some seriousness out as well. So that's good. But just think, with the torment and all. Think. But they say everyone has to eat, vampires won't go and hunt. Or yes, they hunt. No, it's not even like how is it? Animals. One goes do the hunting and everyone comes and eat. But watch who you hunt. Not all praise. Not all praise are that easy to be hunted down and eaten. No. So if you were to succeed, you eat my flesh. You will regret that you will not have any more life. You will regret that. And the ones that will watch you eat it as well will regret it. It will be the taste the taste that will take you to the other side then. The taste that will take you to the other side. I have a very tasteful ass blood, yeah, very tasty. I taste it when I cut myself up. So, it's a very exotic meat, darling. Very, very exotic. Men tyvärr, it will not be able to enter your mouth. If it enters your mouth, that will be the last taste you ever taste in your miserable life. Like, literally, in your miserable life. Shoo! It's time you motherfuckers stop getting your life together instead of hunting people down for whatever fucking reason. It's for your health. Remember, get your fucking health in control. Then get yourself also back on the right track. Not by taking from others, hunting, killing, and eating their flesh, literally to for you to feel some type of power or for you to rape them and take their strength in that way. No, no, stupid asses. No, absolutely no. It's time. Not funny, yeah. We're not funny motherfuckers. Literally. Ungifted. You sold your gifts. Now you want others. Shee. Nasty ass. You nasty ass. All of you useless fuck. Nasty ass. You gave up yours. Now you want to come and take mine. Or you want to destroy me for mine. Auntie Esther. Auntie. She's an auntie. She's an auntie. Auntie. Times when they were telling you to make wise choices. Nah, you did not listen. You did not. I do believe if I would have stuck with my friends and people, the mashed out group and all, like people that made me insecure, my future would have, so it would have come out like Esther or whatever her name is. The way the bike, she riding her bike up and like all drunk and most of when I saw it, she just even sweaty, like really. There was a time, morning, I was very clean. I'd taken my shower and all. I was going for my theme hunt. And she was coming from the other direction. The sun was shining. I was in a very fucking good mood. She was coming towards me as if she wanted to give me a hug. And I opened my arms. I gave her a hug. But she was so fucking sweaty. So fucking sweaty. And she was asking me if there is any place she could take a swim or so. I told her there's a place when you're walking towards, how you call it, towards Farsta. They have a beach there. I had been there. They have a beach there and all. She could go there and take a swim. She was like, I just want somewhere close. No, I don't know. Like, good luck. Yeah. She wanted me to bring it to my home. And Freeman has asked if she could come here. Freeman has asked me one time if he could come here. I was like, do you know this Esther girl? Blah, blah, blah. But it was mostly so that we could come and sit and smoke. He could introduce her. I told him no. I told him no. And there was also a time I was sitting in the bar. Summer. Yeah, I was eating. She came and she sat out. Well, she did not sit at the bar, no. She sat outside. She was dressed in red and black. No, red and white. Yeah, she had a red hoodie and a sweatpants, but shorts. And the top, or some type of linen, white. She was sitting as a across, like where they have the spel and tobak, and I was sitting outside the bar and I was eating. She sat there, was looking at me, looking at me. It was like I smiled towards her, and then I just turned. The birds started coming. So I started throwing bread at the birds. And she was there till I left. Even Umar came and was saying hi, tried to talk in, but I was not having it. I was telling him to just get off of my face, literally, because all of the shit with Max and all, it felt like he was just coming to take his. One friend has come, they feel like one person has fucked you up, let the other ones come and try their luck to fuck you up, fuck you, take from you, and then fuck your head as well, literally. So all of these useless ass friends, everyone was just, but I know the game. I've seen what they did with Evelyn, but I forgot, I did not date black men. I saw it was a long, I did not date black men at all. At all. Like, this was like my focus mostly was like white men. I saw, literally, my focus was like white men because what I saw Evelyn, Paul did to Evelyn in that house, like it made me not want to be with a black man. And it's like when you hear their friends, Evelyn's friends, when they come over, they talk to each other. They might pretend and be but they do talk to each other. And we listen. Even though, yes, they say your children and blah, blah, we listen. You hear everything. And that made me, for a long fucking time, when I say a long fucking time, not want to date. So it was like we could talk, but I did not see myself being with a black person. I saw someone like me. No, I did not see it at all. I could not. I saw myself having mixed race children. Definitely. That was the future that I saw for myself. As fate would have it, I was meant to date anyways and see how it was going to go. And quite frankly, it was not going anywhere. So that's literally in the first place. I should have listened to the first thought, but experience is better than someone telling you or saying. I had my experience, and it was a learnable experience. Like, I do not want to go through that ever again. But this is like they do test, and in the end, you that let everyone test through you will see how disgusting they will make you feel, like, literally. Even just think, I did not even fuck all of, none of them, like, it depends if the ones that I fucked, they're also a part of this group, then we might say. But I did not fuck a big portion. And look at the way they try to make me feel and make me go through. And then think now, if you have done it, hur smutsigt and how the shit that they will make you feel. Just me fucking Max, like, as the dirt, the smuts, the torment I felt. I've never felt that type of. He's the, of all, he's the worst torment. He is the worst torment of them all. Of them fucking all. Or his voodoo. Whatever shit his torments. But the love spell, torment där. Staffan. Han tar priset där. Staffan tar priset där. Because I've never been under a love spell the way that motherfucker had me under one, y'all, Staffan. Där ger jag dig salut, motherfucker, y'all. He had me done. But this, det jag skulle säga, älska dig själv först och stå vid dig. Stå vid dig när de här fittjävlarna kommer med deras falskhet. You can see and be like, fuck you. it's not a crime to be single, ja, och ta tid för dig själv. Det är verkligen, it's not a crime. It's not a crime to cut off people that you feel like are not doing anything to help you go forward in life. It's not. It's not a crime. And yes, that's why I was like literally, de kallade mig för, how you say, a white hunter. Yes, I only was after white men, but I felt more comfortable with white men until it came a point and I see them, they were not as better at all. It's just, they covered who they are very, very, very good until the time that they cannot cover it anymore. But then you are not even in the picture. Like, also, the ones they have covered who they are very well for me. Yeah. But everyone has covered who they are from me. So, in a way, I cannot really say black, white there. Everyone has covered who they are for me. But I chose anyways. I've always felt more comfortable in the arms of a white man than I did in the arms of a black man. I felt more nurtured in the arms of a white man than I did in the arms of a black man. Yeah. Of all of them, som jag sagt, Max made me feel the most dirtiest and nastiest. Never, men det är hur han kände. That's the way he feels about himself. He tried to put that shit on me. Men det där är också en väldigt smutsig känsla. Ja. Någon som du älskar och du gör mycket för. Try to put their disgustingness on you. Liksom. De går och knullar, gör allt möjligt med andra smutsiga jävlar. Och sen kommer du dumpa deras skit på dig. När du är bara lojal, alltså respektfull. Du är den du ska vara för dem. Medan de blir djävulen för dig. Liksom, det som ska förstöra dig. Like literally. Literally. Du bygger upp, de förstör dig. De förstör dig. I said this people. Well, this Esther. I really want to know where you bitch got your hate for me from. Like, what I have, it does not belong to you. It has never belonged to you. Like, aldrig. But, when they don't teach how to get over hate and envy. Avundsjuk. How to get over it. It's normal to be jealous and envy, but you are not supposed to go further with your envy or no, you are not. You're supposed to understand it's a feeling. It comes and you let it go. You don't hold on to it. You don't also react out of it. No. We all feel it. We're humans. But you're not supposed to keep it in or react out of it. No. It's better if you feel, you say it. I have told a lot of people when they told me, I'm jealous. But it's in an innocent way. And I do feel jealous, but not in a way that I do not wish it upon you. Or, I do not wish the good thing that has happened for you. Or for you. No. It will be like, I wish my turn would come. Like, that type of envy. But they turn it around. But that's why now, bastards, you see it. You see it. This was a good ass one, y'all. 43 minutes. Thank you all for listening. I'm 44 now. Adios, y'all. Till later. Puss, puss.